And I said, well, I was conceived in rape. First time I ever publicly said it. That I was conceived in rape. Do I not have a right to live? She looked me right in the face and said, you're an abomination who should not exist.
I'm so sorry.
I had never shared my story, ever. But I turned around and asked the lady with Students for Life, I said, can I borrow the microphone for a second? And I shared my story publicly for the very first time.
In 1970, a 14-year-old girl was raped at a 4th of July party. 9 months later, she gave birth to me. I was given up for adoption, was raised by a Christian family. When my dad had a policy when we were kids that we could take him aside and ask him what a word meant if we didn't know what it meant. I heard abortion mentioned in school when I was in elementary school by a high schooler, and I didn't know what it meant. And the night he explained it to me, I didn't hardly sleep. Because I grew up on a farm where we did everything we could to save every single animal born on that farm. And to know that people were killing their children because they were inconvenient horrified me. And from that day on, I was a pro-lifer. The circumstances of my conception do not determine my worth as a human being.
And I ended that statement with what I always say now when I tell my story. The circumstances of my conception do not determine my worth as a human being. I have a right to life, as much as anyone else does. And the sins of my father do not fall on me.
If this kind of evidence gets your gears turning, pin it to your board so you don't miss what I dig up next.